It is me again. I'm back today because I've got another mod, and it's a kit to look at by Smok. Smok if you're American, Smok if you're English. It is the H Priv 220 watt kit. This one comes with the TFV4 mini tank on the top. We'll go into that. Very excited. Smok product, always very good in my opinion. I'll stop rambling. Let's just go down. We'll have a look to the rightio. Here we have a box with Smok on it. Nothing on that side. Ooh, nothing on that side. Nothing on the sides, but underneath a small amount of writing saying designed by Smok. Amazing. Right, let's just. There she comes. There she goes. QA pass. Let's pass the checks. Caution. Batteries. Check stuff. Well, battery safety. As you can see, I think you get that with most things now. Ooh, the instruction manual is the same as the box, like that. We'll have a quick look at the specs in here. So again, I don't have to go through all the 0.25 and 220 and lower resistance, and you can pause it. You can see that for yourself. This is, like I said, the kit version. So this is what the kit is going to include, and then there's more letters and numbers afterwards. Right, so here she is. This is the H Priv. Sorry about that, not the camera there. Oh, she's already on. Woohoo! Okay, here we are. Let's put that to one side. Take out this. This is what we call foam. It's squidgy for packaging. Right, also in the package we do get the tank. I do apologise about the shading. I need to sort out some better lighting at some point. So we can get the tank out. Oh, I can't do that. We'll just have to leave it. There we go. Here is the tank. Whack that in my hand, just like magic. Now this is a glass you get with it. This is a spare glass. Oh, actually no, it's the glass that you get with the tank. This is the 2.5mm glass. I've put in the 3.5mm glass, and you get in the gubbins down here. You get like an extra bit of chimney that goes on there that extends the inside for the coil and seals it, so you can use the larger glass. As you normally do, USB cord, just for firmware upgrade. They do not recommend charging the batteries with that. We have a Smok ring in red. That's to protect the tank. Usual. That's your two seals for the bottom of the tank. Well, one for the top, one for the bottom. If you want to change that to black, which I might do. And that is the top seal for where your hinge is, and it seals the juice in. Also, we have a coil in here. Now, my eyes are not as good as they used to be, but I think it's a 0.25 ohm you get with this, and you'll probably have to see this on your TV better than I can. I'm not sure if it's 30 to 60 or 30 to 80 watts through the camera lens. I do apologise. Let's have. Oh, my bad. Can we see it? Well, maybe if you zoom in on your screen, I'm not entirely sure. But I know it's a 0.25 because it's already got a 0.25 in it as well. You get two of those, so let's pop them back in there. That's what you get with the Priv. Now for the device. Let's go to the device. I do apologise, I keep knocking this stand. Alright. She's already on. Like I say, it would be 5 clicks to turn it on. There is your wattage, your max there. So you got 53 watts, battery indicator, puff counter, a voltage, ohms readout, and max is how fast you want it to ramp up, as in the speed it takes to heat your coil from the get-go from pressing the button. I like mine on max. I don't like a bit of a delay. I want it straight there instantly. Right, you have your minus button, your positive button, up and down wattages, as you can see from the screen. They're clicky. They are clicky. 510 thread. It is spring loaded, as you can see. Trust me, it is. I haven't got my Ujima on it, but it is spring loaded. We have battery venting at the bottom with the slidey door for the dual 18650. There is your USB for your upgrades and not charging. We pop the bottom off. It's a bit fiddly. It's not the best, but it does a job. It keeps the batteries in. Then you can see your plus, your minus, and it also says, you whip them batteries out. It also says it there on the very bottom. If you can see the plus just there and the minus at the side there, so you don't actually need that to go by. It's on both. So you go up and you go down, and then what you do is you line this up best you can so it's basically at the very edge. You push it down, you slide it across. Jobs are good. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Smok. Oh yeah, 220. That's the firmware version. Now let's go through the menu. You go 1, 2, 3. We're in. Mode. Now you can click it. If you just click it quickly, look, it does circle around your modes. And I know what you're thinking. How do you select it then? You hold it down slightly, just for about a second, and it goes into that mode. Then you can go temp mode, memory mode, wattage mode. You hold down wattage mode. Like I say, I like it on max. It goes straight through to the coil, and that's your setup in wattage mode. You go 3, you hold it down in mode, temp mode, hold it down. This is going to be how fast, well, your wattage for when you're in temperature control mode. We'll set it to 50. We'll hold it down for a second. Titanium, no, we are on stainless steel. It does nickel, titanium and stainless steel. Hold it down. That is your coefficient. I think you can actually slightly alter the actual coefficient. Oh, I was talking too long. Anyway, there it is, degrees. Obviously you can change your temperature from your clicky up and down or plus and minus buttons. There it is in degrees. You do, if you circle around there, look, goes to usual setup, 315 degrees in centigrade, all the way up to 600 in Fahrenheit, and then round robins back to your centigrade again. I am English, so I have it in centigrade, and I like it at 295. So, 2, 3, back in we go. Let's go to puff counter. Literally does exactly what it says on the tin. Max, never, already we've got, I think never is, yeah, your reset. Let's go back to puff. Yeah, never, yeah, no, okay, we've just reset it. But I don't want to give too much away, obviously. You'll have nothing to do when you get it yourself. So let's go back to this. This is your settings. This is screen lock. This is what locks your screen. Auto lock, we want that off. I don't want it to auto lock on us. 1, 2, 3. Into settings, we've got more settings. That's your screen lock again. Contrast, self-explanatory. It turns it up and down, brighter to darker. Let's get out of that. 1, 2, 3. Back into settings. So this is your screen rotation. Look, beep, have it upside down. Have it this way. It actually comes like that out of the box, but I like to have it this way so when I'm vaping I can actually see what's going on. Let's get out of this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, my bad. 3. Hold down the power. Oh, that's your, well, there's your power setting, should I say, on and off. We don't want it off. We'll leave it on. Not the best thing to do when you're doing a review and looking at a product is turning it off. So 1, 2, 3. Back into power, back down to mode. There you go. That is all the settings. I'm not into. I think I've done all the ones in settings. Lock, contrast, direction. Oh, E-time. Oh, I didn't know that. There's the time on there, look. Huh? It's not correct, but there's the time. Now I've done that, I've got to go back in there now and see if there's any there. Oh my goodness. There we go. So, E-time, I might go into that. Adjust ohms. Oh no, this is where you can adjust your ohmage. So you can, because some of the wires are slightly different, some might not be reading as what it reads on something else, you can actually set it up to your specific yeah, your specific rating, as it were, what you prefer to vape on. Let's go to wattage mode now. Yes, straight. There we go. Right. That's the menu system. It doesn't do anything when you hold the button down. Your menu system, it's a Smok, so it's all built into the hold down, click 3 times system. But I love the button. I think it makes you look cool. It's clicky. It's a bit noisy, but I don't mind that. I mean, with the vapor clouds that you're going to produce, it's not like you're going to be going incognito, as it were, unseen. So now that's the device. This is the tank. This is the TFV4 Mini, like I say, with a larger 3.5mm glass in it. You have your airflows at the bottom. You have 4 of them. 2, 3, and 4. It's a large bore. I'm not entirely sure on the measurements, but it's a large bore drip tip. It does come off like that, so you can put your own drip tip in there if you prefer. Bottom, the coil is in the bottom. It's rather tight. Hang on a second. There's your 510 connection. It says on the bottom there, micro, yeah, TFV4, designed by Smok. Now your top is the hinged. There's your hinge at the back there, if you can see that. You've got to find your two little lines there and push away. There you go, and there is your top fill. So a nice large hole there to fill it up with, which is great. Let me just close this off and get the bottom off. There we go. Okay, used to be a bit of my t-shirt there to get the leverage. Oh dear, there we go. That's how you break stuff, you know. That's how not to do it. And there is your coil. That is your 0.25 coil again. You have a spare one in the in your packaging, as you saw when I first opened it. Sorry, that's a 0.3. 0.3 this one, so you get a 0.3 and a 0.25. Yeah. And oh, it's squeezing from the top, that's why. Okay, so your thread is inside the coil in there, and then on your chimney. It's because I've done the extended chimney there. Right, pop that back on there. And there's your airflow. I like my airflow nice and wide. So let's do this. Let us pop the tank on. A little bit of juice in there. Not much now, I just got it all over my fingers. And we'll have a quick vape. Back up where you can see me face. Back up top. There she is. Pros and cons. Pro, it has good battery life. It's got two 18650 batteries in there. If you use a decent battery, it will last you the full day, depending on how you vape. At the 50 watt mark, it does last me all day with these batteries that I've got in it. The display is crystal clear. I like the display. It's not massive, it's not too small. It tells you exactly what you want to need to see, and you can see it very well. Also, let's have a quick look here what I've got. Yeah, they're the pros. It's upgradable. I've tried to upgrade it, but I don't think they've got a tool. There's a downloadable tool anyway, and I couldn't find it. But it is out there. You can get it. People have done it. I've seen it on YouTube. The cons. There isn't many cons really. The battery cover could be a con to some people. It's a little bit fiddly. It's not your magnetic one that just sucks itself onto the bottom of the device. But it works. It holds the batteries in, which is all you can really ask for. And the other thing is, the other con I've got is you're pretty much restricted because of with the screen position and where the tank is. You are restricted to 22mm tank. Anything bigger than that, you can't get a Griffin 25 on here or an Avocado 24. It's just too big. It's slightly too big. And if you, especially with the Avocado 24s, you're dripping it, you're putting the bits in and all that sort of stuff. Anything with a large dripper, anything that could spill, it will spill into the screen and it will seep in if it's not been sealed properly. But apart from that, it is one of my favourite mods at the minute. The tank is superb. The coils are brilliant. It's Smok. I think they're a good make. They're a very good brand. I've bought cheaper ones in the past. Let's not go into that. They weren't as good as this one. So let's have a quick vape. Delicious. As always, thanks for your time, and I'll see you next time.